temple for the Akarians? Have a look around. Several old murals remain intact. Those spread wings are a symbol representing the Akarians. Those miraculous wings which lift them between the human and spirit realms. All human history began with legends about those wings. See the two shining objects like two suns on the wings? Spirit stones? No. Sorry, she didn't say no. Spirit stones? Wait, that can't be right. The legends say there was only one spirit stone. Oh, I know. The spirits, right? The Angelonian legends say they gave the spirit stone to the Akarians. Right you are. As one would expect from Fina, New Parm's greatest female adventurer. Huh? You know about me? Of course I know. After all, you've been on our most wanted list. However, the truth is, I was rather surprised. You look so much like Lean, which makes sense since you're her twin. Oh, do you think so? People have not said much about the resemblance. Not only are you both pretty, you both are willing to take on impossible challenges. Huh? You're teasing me, aren't you? It's good that you're healthy enough to get mad. Okay, this'll do for now. You should be able to get around now. Can you stand on your leg? Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Just call me Mullen. I'm a colonel in the Garlisle forces. I am Lieutenant Lean's commanding officer. But I think we should put all that aside for now and work together to escape from this place, okay? Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. So, should we get going? Can you walk okay? Yes, I'm fine now. Let's go. Are we... Oh. Be careful. These ruins are rather fragile. Please stay close behind me. Thanks, Mullen. I wonder if everyone's okay. I hope nobody got hurt. Maybe here? I remember. A light shone when I challenged that jerk Mullen to another fight. Fina! Gadwin! Sue! Hey, where is everyone? I guess no one's here. I gotta find them and make sure they're okay. Okay. Justin's adventure seems a lot less exciting. Sin room. Oh my god. And we are back. Can you believe it? Well, you know what I mean. I've done this a million times. Alright. Let's battle with just Justin. See how this goes. This should be interesting. I'm not used to having only Justin to battle with. I don't really have a lot of area of effects. I mean, I can use... We can throw this out. Just see what happens. I might just be able to do regular attacks here. Yeah, I think I can just do regular attacks here. This might not be as bad as I think it is. I've had a little bit of a past couple of days. This video is probably gonna come out late, mostly because I was supposed to record it yesterday, and I ended up not doing that. Because I wanted to play Raft with some friends yesterday. We ended up playing kind of late, and if I took time out of that, I wouldn't have been able to join them for like an hour and a half. And I don't really want like recording stuff to kind of get in the way of like spending time with friends and stuff, you know? So usually I will just make the time for that rather than making the time for this. I mean, this is not my job. This is a hobby, so it's usually not a big deal. It's usually kind of the better way to go about things, in my opinion, just because you know. The other option is I just spend all my time recording and nothing else. I can record these in bulk, I guess. I can try. I talked about it many times, and you know, I could try. I have been thinking about it, and I do record Star Wars for like 3 hours sometimes 4. I just kind of get in the zone for that for some reason. But for this, I'm like, I play and I'm like, okay, I got 1 episode. Am I ambushed? No, okay. I got 1 episode, and that's it. I feel worn out. I'm done. I think it's because, I don't know, with Star Wars, there's a little bit of downtime, especially with like cutscenes. Partly because characters actually speak a lot more in that, and then this I have to narrate like 100% of the time, whereas in Star Wars, I can just listen to the people speaking the voice lines.
All right, we won.
It's partly why nobody does these series. It's because nobody plays like big long RPGs like this just because because of that mostly. It's a bit much. Like this game, it's gonna take me many episodes to get through. We'll see. I'm kind of curious at how long, if I will get through this, because I am trying to. I don't know how long it would take though. I guess we'll see, because if it takes like a whole year for me to finish this game, that would be a bit intense, I think. That would be a bit excessive, but I mean, the whole thing is I'm playing 3 games at the same time. So with my original plan, I was only planning on spending like a month playing this. But that's only if I were to record, or if I were to upload an episode of this every day and nothing else. But I think the way I actually mapped it out, it will only get me halfway through.
All right, we won.
I think that was this. That was either this one or it was Star Wars. I'm pretty sure it was this one. This one's far longer. I'm assuming I can kill all these frogs. I'm gonna try. Believe you me, I'm gonna freaking try, dude. I need to move closer. I'm trying to. I had a theory. Sorry, I really shouldn't have done that. I had a theory that maybe partly what allows me to get through Star Wars is that I can kind of relax a little bit more. Whereas this, I'm sitting at my computer, and so it immediately gets me into a different like zone of playing a game. I feel playing on a PC just hits different. Whereas if you sit on a couch, it's just like it's an entirely different thing. So I mean, maybe recording this on like PS1 would have been a better idea. I don't know. I'm not even really sure why I decided to play the remaster instead. I say I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
What a cinch.
I have an idea. I think I decided to play it's because it's a remaster. So it was supposed to be like updated and better in every way, so that's why I play a remaster. I wouldn't play a remake instead of a remaster, but I would play a remaster, or a remake instead of the original, I mean. But playing a remaster seems... I only have like a couple examples of things that... Like, I try to keep by a system, but there's a couple remasters I probably wouldn't play over the original.
Alright, we won!
I mean, like Tony Hawk, the Pro Skater 1 and 2 HD, right? I probably wouldn't play that over the original because it's kind of different in that it combines both games, even though it's considered a remaster. Maybe like the Crash Bandicoot Reignited trilogy, the Spyro one as well. One of the big ones, one of the obvious ones is Silent Hill Remastered HD Collection. It's notoriously a terrible remaster, and it's kind of what makes me reconsider whether or not it's okay to actually use a remaster as a replacement in most cases. That's one of the big examples of where you probably shouldn't. So I don't do that. One of the other ones is I would usually try to avoid something if it's like Like, I don't like the idea of, like, a portable game being remastered on a console, because I feel like it's a different experience in that case. But I don't know. I'm open to interpretation on that. I just kind of have to do a case-by-case basis here, you know. There's no way for me to make a decision for sure. But I figured this would be okay. Oh, there are 4. And the one becomes full. Yeah, I don't know. I was supposed to play Raft yesterday. Well, I did play Raft yesterday. I was supposed to record this yesterday. But funny story. Not related to Raft, but the funny story is, after I played Raft with my friends, I got off. I was like, alright, what do I want to spend my time doing? And I was like, oh, I'll go chill, play some Mario Maker. I found a new way to find some interesting levels that I've kind of been enjoying. So I might do a series on that, but shit, I've got so much Mario Maker footage now that, like, just from that one last recording I did, that I feel like it's going to take me a while to get through all of it. And I'm actually going to try to reduce the length of those episodes because it's supposed to be a mass appeal content, and I feel like it hurts if people don't watch the whole thing, so I want them to be shorter, and then it's just going to depend on if people start watching them, then I'll up the length back to 30 minutes if it feels appropriate. Just depends. I can, like, those are much more malleable because they're more experimental. It's not like I'm trying to get through a game, it's like I'm trying to play a game for fun. So I can mess with the length of those videos a lot more. And so those are probably going to be reduced down to about 15 minutes from now on. Just as an experiment. I mean, if anyone's upset by that, please, you know, let me know. And I'll see. But it's going to depend on like what the average view time of those are on what I put them in. And it's not especially high just yet. Mainly the judgment call came from the Among Us video I posted, which I knew certain people would watch it, and I found like it would be I felt like it would be a good gauge of like what an average viewer would watch of one of my videos, and it's a 30-minute video. I think the average view time was about 7 minutes, so I do need to reduce it. And that is, admittedly, that's a bit of a slog of a video. Like, I'll admit it. I feel like there's a lot of nothing happening. It's not especially well put together, but, you know, it was my first time trying to do something like that. It's very different from what I normally upload, so I'm gonna work on that, and I feel like if I reduce to 50... Eek! Hey, what's that? It's... Oh no, stay away from me! It's Lena. Or Lean. Are some monsters after you? I gotta save her. Well, this is such a weird concept, is like us teaming up with the enemy individually. Lean! Frogs. The frogs. Keep them away. You okay, Lean? Hang on, I'm coming. What? Why? You would help your enemy? Get over it. You don't really mean that we're enemies now, do you? Don't worry, Lean, I have a good idea. I'm gonna burn them. I'm gonna flame burn them, boys.
Burnout!
In memory of Fina, our good friend, we're gonna flame burn him. That was a dangerous spot. Are you hurt, Lean? Yikes! What's the matter? Justin, this is an order. You have the last fragment of the Spirit Stone. Now hand it over. What is this? You were just crying for me to save you from the frogs, and now this? Just be quiet. It is my duty to get that Spirit Stone from you. My duty must come first. It was no big deal. We better get out of here fast or the frogs might come back. Oh my god. That's a lot of frogs. Gods, that was quick, and look how many there are. We gotta get out of here or we're gonna be their lunch. Let's run through that passageway. Don't try to escape, Justin. I'm a proud member of Air Mullen's unit. I value my duty to him over my life. Really? Well, I'm not so full of pride. If you want my Spirit Stone that bad, you can have it. Here. Spirit Stone thrown to Lean. Justin, why are you giving up your most valuable possession so easily? Don't be silly. Why not? You think this stone is more important than my life or yours? My life or yours? So just take it, okay? And I suggest we stick together for a while. At least until we find a way out of this tower. I'm trusting you, okay? Team up? We are in very different places. That was a shock. Hey, Lean, are you okay over there? Hey, Lean, are you okay? Are you hurt? I just choked down some water. I feel a little funny. Oh? Whew. Don't scare me like that. You'll be okay. Just a little water. I was wondering how we'd escape after being surrounded by those frogs. We're lucky that the bridge broke. What are you giggling about, Lean? It's just that Justin, we just fell a long way from that bridge and you say we're lucky? Isn't that a little weird? Wait, you think we fell a long way? After falling from the top of the end of the world, this is nothing. Only you would think like that. Me, I was scared out of my wits. Oh, you were you? I'm an adventurer. I'm never afraid. Well, no one has fallen from as many places as you have. That's what makes you a great adventurer. Hey, I didn't say I'm a great adventurer because I fall from places. Anyway, before we leave, we should try to dry out these clothes. Come on, Lean. Help me find something to burn. It's a statue of an Akarian. Why such a huge statue? I never saw a female Akarian statue before. Those blue wings make her look like an angel with 4 arms. In the ancient Angelo civilization, 4-armed female statues were often used to depict Akarians. The old myths and legends say that the spirits and the Akarians were able to understand each other. They even say that the spirit's energy was what fueled the prosperity of the ancient Angelo civilization. But the spirit energy was somehow lost today. And today the Angelonians survive only in myths and legends. Now the spirits have turned their backs on mankind and no longer help us. And why is that? Certain mistakes were made. Anyway, we're talking when we should be walking. We've still got some distance to cover. Let's go, Fina. Oh, they're above us. How do they not see us? Justin, that was pretty cool the way you got a fire going without even any matches. What do you expect? I'm an adventurer. Fina's even better at that than I am. Fina, well, that's good. So Fina's become a true adventurer. Hey, you're smiling again. I'm not complaining. I'd much rather see you smiling. You've got such a pretty smile, too. Huh? Justin, what did you just say? I mean, whenever I've seen you, you've always given us such a menacing look. Now when I see you smiling, I can tell you're pretty normal after all. I'm sorry. Just what? Come on, tell me. I feel happy for once, after hearing you speak of me that way. I'm not quite sure what to say at a time like this. I wonder, are all military people like you? Which reminds me, Lean, can I ask you something? Sure, what is it, Justin? Why do the Garlisle forces want the Spirit Stone so badly?
It's a military secret. I'm sorry, Justin. I can't tell even you about that. Don't look so apologetic. At least I'm not... At least I'm not asking for my spirit stone back. Can't help having to keep secrets. You belong to the Garlisle forces. Clothes are dry now. Time to go, Justin. What? But my stuff's still wet. Never mind. I gotta go find Fina, Sue, and the others. This is the lowest level in the Twin Towers. Mio's report said that the exit is at the highest level. Highest level? It's the top of the towers. We better get going. We had better, yes. I'm glad we're all bonding and all connecting and shit. It's really nice. It's really a very beautiful thing. Okay, well, what's over here? Hello? What's the point of this? What is the point of this? Hello? What a weird-ass place. They were just up there. Yeah, so yesterday, like I said, I was playing Mario Maker. Just to unwind. Something I like to do. It's a good game to unwind with. Wow, that's huge. That's gonna be the biggest statue I've ever seen. It's an Akarian statue. A relic from the Angelo civilization. Look, that's weird. It's got 4 arms. I've seen Akarian statues before, but they were always kind of abstract. This one looks a lot like a human. Real Akarians weren't this big, were they? The big one is like some kind of monster, alien? I suppose so. Well, let's hurry out of here, Justin. Huh? Oh, alright. Alright, here we go. Let's leave. Okay, I was gonna see if she was actually in my party, but she isn't. It'd be kind of cool, you know, to have her as a party member, Be kind of cool. Wow, murals. Look at the murals, Lean. Look at the mural. I wonder, are these murals of the Akarians? These murals. Why did they draw such sad-looking scenes? That's just too weird. I mean, the Angelo civilization was a wonderful and awesome world, right? Justin, do you really think that a past civilization could have been so wonderful? Huh? What do you mean? If it was such a great civilization, then it wouldn't have perished, don't you think, Justin? Also, why do you suppose they built that huge wall at the end of the world, dividing the continent in 2? Perhaps the world of the Akarians and the Spirit Stones was really awful. Maybe it's not a world that we would want to live in. Don't imagine such awful things. Why would your forces be interested in an awful world? Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to ask, I promised. I'm so sorry. I was... Hey, no problem. Don't worry about it. Let's go, Lean. So they don't like the Akarians, is that right? They distrust this whole scheme? How do they even know about it?
What?
A lot of mysteries here.
Huge painting.
Why is this one voice
But
acted?
I wonder. It's such a sad painting.
This is a mural of the fall of ancient Angelo.
Is that an Akarian?
In fact, that was the greatest heir of the ancient Angelo civilization. Only Akarians can use the Spirit Stone. That was the law of nature. But humans forgot this and tried to create prosperity with their own hands. They began to reach for things they shouldn't touch. As a result, just as they reached the height of prosperity, they vanished. The Akarians, too.
You? Why do you know that?
My mother told me. Yes, my mother was a humanoid. Among the humanoids, hers was a very ancient and gentle race. My father married my mother in order to obtain the secrets of the ancient Angelo civilization.
Mullen.
I love this land that my mother loved. There must be something wrong with me, too, telling this story to you, a complete stranger. It must be because of your eyes. I feel like I'm talking to Lean. You look a lot like her.
You already said that, dude.
Let's go. The exit is at the top of the tower.
We're at the top of the Twin Towers. This is the room where we were ejected by the magic circle. Hey, what's this? Oh, well, this was a whole quick thing. I thought this would be a lot longer. Justin, what's that light coming from? This is a gizmo from the Angelonian civilization. You can use it to talk to Akarians. I think I need to raise the mic. Ah, Justin! Just a little bit. I'm going to be talking more into it.
Welcome, he who holds the Spirit Stone.
I thought Lean was holding
He
it.
who is guided by the light of the Spirit Stone and the wings of the Akarians.
It's me, Liete. Me, Justin. I've made it this far.
Yes, I can feel you very clearly. You have come very close. From where you are, Alent is practically right before your eyes.
Liete, show yourself. Tell me where Alent is.
We've already seen this imagery.
Go east, Justin. You, the one who searches for answers.
That's
Liete!
me. Always searching for answers. I'm sorry, am I ruining this? Medal of Wisdom acquired. Liete, what's this with this medal? That is the key to Alent. We'll show you the way there. To Alent, she said. Wait, that's not right. What about the Akarians? Cross the inland sea and head to the east, Justin. I must wait until we meet again. Then I will tell you everything I know about the Angelonians. Alright, we're gonna be in Alent soon. The Angelo mystery will be solved at last. Liete said we have to cross the inland sea and head to the east. Come on, now's no time to be slow. We can use the magic circle to get sent from this tower. We can leave this place fast, Lean. Leave? You call that leaving, Justin? Do you even know how to use a magic circle? Nope. But I'm sure if I try some stuff, something will happen. It doesn't look too difficult. Incredible. I guess that's just the way you are, eh, Justin? Here, I happen to know how the magic circle works, Justin. Stand back. Really? That's impressive, Lean. Colonel Mullen taught me. I'm a little confused. This is where we say goodbye, Justin. Oh, that's right. You only promised to help me escape. Still, couldn't you... Justin, I want you to avoid going any closer than this to the Angelonians. What? But why, Lean? It's been my dream to find them. Yes, that's right. You're an adventurer after all. Why should I even try to say such things? Well, at least just stay away from the Garlisle forces, okay?
Give me your hand, Justin.
Huh? But why?
Just do it, quickly.
The Spirit Stone. Lean, but why?
I thought I could sacrifice anything if it was to get a hold of the Spirit Stone. But now, I don't know if that was right. So, you hold on to it. I never saw you in the Twin Towers, and I never got the Spirit Stone.
I get it. Thank you, Lean.
Say, Justin, tell me one last thing. What does the Spirit Stone mean to you?
Huh? That's a toughie. To me, the Spirit Stone is... I know. The soul of the adventurer. Don't laugh. I was serious.
I'm sorry. It's sort of funny, that's all. I think I finally understand why Fina's with you and why I met you. I will never forget you.
Okay.
Goodbye, Justin.
I mean, I'll probably see you again, honestly. Say that as if we're never gonna meet again. We surely will. Justin is not gonna just not go to the Angelonian civilization. Let's be real. Not just not gonna go to a land. I'm a little confused though, because I think in my head I was thinking of the Akarians and the Angelonians as the same thing. And I'm starting to think that they're a different thing. Because she was saying something about the Angelonians, but what about the Akarians? I'm like, wait, what? Are they different? What's an Akarian? What's the difference between an Akarian and an Angelonian? Oh, this is a different area, okay. Is it different, or am I just an idiot? No, this is a different area, I think. Oh, it's totally different. Where the hell are we? We just get transported somewhere weird? Yeah, I'm not sure. There was a lot of story given there. A lot of little memes and stuff. A lot of information just dropped on us, on our heads there. So the Angelonians... So she's an Angelonian. Liere, I guess. What the No, I'm just confused. Because I thought an Akarian would have been the ones with the wings that they show in the picture. That's an Akarian to me, right? Makes sense. You would associate it with, like, Icarus, and so you would make this association that an Akarian would have wings. Right? I don't know what else. The Angelonians, I guess, are angelic, though. Which kind of makes them sound very similar. Because an angel also has wings. I feel like I'm missing something. But the other guy... Colonel Mullen, right? He mentioned that his mother was a humanoid. Which I think... I remember making a joke about Justin calling somebody a humanoid once. Because I was like, well, everybody's a humanoid. It's just a person that's like a human. A humanoid is somebody that looks like a human. Did I just mess this whole puzzle up? Because I did want to try this other side of this thing. I think I did. I think I just, like... This works differently, and the buttons activate another... Okay. So let me just reactivate this button and make sure that this entrance doesn't reopen. So then what's a humanoid, I wonder to myself? I suppose a humanoid must be one of the, like... one of the races on this side of the wall that... No, it does open that side. Why doesn't this one open the other side? Okay, this is weird. I have no explanation to this. At least there's no monsters here. Justin! Huh? Lean? No, wait. That's Fina's voice. Fina! Fina! Phew, I finally found you. Are you okay? Who, me? Of course I'm okay. Just got a little confused there between your voice and Lean's. Oh? Lean, you said. Were you with her just now? That reminds me, Mullen said that you guys were ejected by the magic circle. Huh? Mullen? You were with that evil Mullen dude? Yeah, well, he really helped me get out of the tower. He's not such a bad guy after all. What do you mean, Fina? That Mullen I could... Anyway, let's discuss all this later on. Right now, our top priority is to find Sue and Gadwin. Let's go. Just me and Fina yet again. So his father's a humanoid, so I'm thinking of a humanoid as like one of the like one of the rabbit people or one of whatever Gadwin's race is. It's like a weird different race. Are they also? I didn't really track that, to be honest. I couldn't tell exactly what he was, or I didn't pay attention enough to his like town that he was from to know what he is. So if he's half humanoid, he doesn't really look it, does he? Also, humanoid is an absolutely terrible way to refer to a race, because that's incredibly confusing. That does not make me think of it's not a way to refer to another race. It's just like a humanoid is something that's humanoid. Like if you think about a dog is not humanoid, but like a gray alien is humanoid because it's kind of like human shaped, you know? It stands upright like a human. It's a humanoid. An ape is kind of humanoid. Just means that it's like a human. It's literally, you know? You know? You know what I mean? Hello? Is my mic working? I don't know, that was very confusing. So what does that mean exactly? I wonder to myself. There's an odd hat here. This hat is quite strange. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's a weird hat you're wearing, Fina. Some might even call it odd. I don't know where I am right now. A little thrown off by the fact that oh, it must be one of the other sides of the ruins, I guess, because there were like 4 sides, right? Yeah, I don't know. There's some big mystery here that I don't get yet. There's something here that we're not understanding. We're at that part of the story where we're kind of just getting dragged along for the sake of adventure, but we don't really know what we're doing. I feel like she could have explained something to us and kind of chose not to. Some sort of military secret. It doesn't seem like it's probably a good idea. She should probably have like captured us, tried to stop us, because it feels like we're doing something that she doesn't actually want us to do. So why wouldn't she stop us? If she thinks it's for the greater good, I don't really know. So I don't really know. I don't know what her motivation is at the moment. I don't really get what his motivation is at the moment, or Mullen's. They're all working for Garlisle, but Garlisle's on both sides of the wall, and they seem to know something that we don't. And I think it's something related to stopping whatever this is, but how do they know about it at all? What's going on? Somebody help. What's the solution here? It's just confusing. It's complicated, man. But we are, you know, we're making steady headway here. So that's good. I do wonder if we're going to get more party members or anything, or if we're maxed out, if Gadwin is like the last party member. Because I kind of thought with that maybe that was an opportunity to, you know, introduce other party members to be possible. Like maybe they'll join us later. I always like that trope in games where they do this sort of redeemed hero that eventually, or this like redeemed anti-hero or whatever. This guy who's like on the enemy team the whole thing, and then he like joins your team like Magus, or you know, who's the guy from like Kratos from Tales of Symphonia? I think his name's Kratos, right? Justin, Fina. Hey, there they are. Yoo-hoo, we're over here. Man, they get split off from us quite a lot. We were looking all over for you. At least you seem unhurt. It's good. Gadwin got knocked out and didn't wake up for a while. I was so worried. Thought he'd taken care of that Mullen guy in no time flat. Gadwin must be getting slow, I guess. Ashamed to admit, she's right. Even in such a wide world, I doubted such a master could exist. Means I haven't trained enough. Well, that's true. Gadwin got fucking decked. That's what. I met Lieti again. But anyway, we're all together again, so let's get back to Gumbo. Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, Sue is really suffering here by not being a part of the party at a lot of key times. Oh well. Where are we? Are we in the east? Are we in the west? Oh, we're at the very beginning. Okay, we're in the, like, north, I guess. Let's wrap around then and try to see if we can take any of the other entrances to see if they lead anywhere. It's always a nice trope, but I mean, if you look at... Oh god, I didn't go over here? There's like money here. If you look at like Final Fantasy 4 or 6, or 5, I guess. I haven't actually played 5 though, so they do a similar thing where, due to party reasons, like certain party members get switched out, and then due to the story, you're stuck with other people, and it's a way to keep your party changing and the dynamic kind of flowing, and your characters developing differently by changing things up every now and again, you know? Which kind of felt like what we were doing there, but it was a really good opportunity to, like, you know, actually have us fight with a different party member, like, figure them out, see what they do, and then use them later on if they want to join our party, but they didn't do that, so it almost makes me think, like, maybe that's not something that's gonna happen. Maybe we'll only have these 4 party members for the whole game. Which I guess is fine, but I do really like having, like, a full 8, yeah, you know, a bunch of people that you can kind of switch in and out. That's always really appealing to me, to have different characters around at whatever time. Like, one of my favorite games, one of my favorite RPGs, kind of all time, was Golden Sun. And in the first Golden Sun game, you would get what's wrong with us? Are we spell broken? What are we broken with? We're spell broken, okay. In the very first game, you get a party of 4 characters.
Here goes!
Which is fine because it takes the whole game for you to get a full party, really. And then once you get there, you're like, ah, this is so cool. You know? Like, for this game, it feels like we kind of got them really quickly. It feels like we're not close to the end of the game at all, you know? You know what I mean? Or maybe we are, and you know? Maybe we're really close to the end of the game right now. Can you believe it? I don't know. I'm kind of just expecting this game to, like, go on forever. I feel like the ending's just gonna catch me off guard. But in the second game, you got an entirely different party of characters, and you played through the second game with, like I said, an entirely different party. But a lot of the characters were from the first game, and they were characters you knew and like had a relationship with in some way. And so they bring them back, and you start playing as these characters, and it's like, whoa, that's really cool. We have this party now, and we're like understanding their dynamic and where they're coming from, like spending all this time with them. And then in the end, it kind of all comes together eventually. And not to spoil Golden Sun, because I feel like everybody should play Golden Sun. But the cool thing about the 2 Golden Sun games is that you can link the games together. So have I been this way or not? It's all I want to determine at this point. Wait, no, I have, haven't I? Wait, this is... Wait a second. Now I'm confused. Hold on. No, I haven't. I haven't been. Have I been this way? I can't actually tell. I'm going to explore this area, and it's going to take forever, so... just bear with me here. Just gonna see if there's any open boxes in this area. We can immediately leave because we'll know we've been here. I can't remember if this was the first area we went to or if it's the second, or if we haven't been here. I mean, but basically the parties combine in the end in Golden Sun. So it's 2 separate cartridges, and you can use like these codes to connect them. So you can literally bring over your OG party with all their equipment, all of their items, literally everything they had. You bring them over, and they join your party. So you suddenly have this 8-party team, 8-member party, and you can like switch them out however you want. And it's really freaking cool, let me tell you. And then the final game, the 3rd game in the series, which, by the way, please make another Golden Sun. Camelot, Nintendo, please make a freaking another one. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of living in a world with only 3 Golden Suns. God, man, I need that game so bad, dude. That game meant so much to me. And the 3rd one kind of ends on a cliffhanger, but it also introduces an 8-party team, but over the course of a single game. But they're all, like, descended from, you know, it's like they live in this same world, so you already know this world really well. And so there's a lot of, like, relationships with other party members who are now older. I really like that. I really like that dynamic. That's really cool, like playing as the kids of the past generation and like seeing where everybody is now. It was kind of part of the appeal of Tales of Symphonia, like Dawn of the New World, was seeing where these characters ended up. I don't know, why do I always like that so much? Just such a cool idea, you know? It's such a cool thing to mess around with. Alright, we're giving this to Sue. Even though it's probably a wasted on her, I'm gonna use it on her anyways. I really need a more powerful Sue here. Sue, I need you to be strong and stuff. I am really confused about this area. This area is really weird. There's no entrance into the ruins, I assume? Maybe there is? I don't think so. It shouldn't be, right? But yeah, Dawn of the New World brought back a lot of the older party members and focused around 2 brand new characters and their story and them like interacting with these past party members and like discovering what they know and like, you know, this big mystery. I liked Dawn of the New World a lot. A lot of people kind of hate it's a bit of a cringe story, I guess, but it was really fun just revisiting that world and seeing these characters just a little bit older and a little bit after their big experience. But the main party members you would get in that were actually they were actually recruitable monsters, so you could like capture and recruit the monsters. It was a really weird mechanic that they decided to introduce into Tales of Symphonia for whatever reason. And then the main characters from the first game would just kind of join as temporary party members, just hang around for a little bit during certain story segments. It was a cool idea, but I don't know. I mean, shit, if they released a Tales of Symphonia 3 right now, I would definitely play it. I'll be real with you, I've kind of forgotten what the story of 2 was, but it was so fucking cool that they made a second one. That was a really exciting time to be playing video games, I feel like, because that game was on the Wii, and I was so excited to play anything on the Wii. Anything I could get my hands on that was like interesting. I'm like, please give me something. Oh, Tales of Symphonia 2? Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, man. I can only handle so much hype, you know? Only so much. I hate these things. I've decided I no longer like these things. Oh, man. I've played a few RPGs in my time, you know. I played a few. This is a new series to me. This is a new franchise to me. But don't get me wrong, I like RPGs a lot. I've played a lot of them, JRPGs and stuff. So this is kind of a thing I like. It is kind of a thing I'm open to. JRPGs are a lot different from Western RPGs, I've noticed. JRPGs feel a lot simpler in terms of mechanics and stuff. You can kind of just chill and vibe. Western RPGs are always kind of stress me out most of the time. I feel like I can't just chill and vibe with a WRPG, even though I want to. Like, I actually still have yet to finish Pillars of Eternity. I haven't been playing it in a, I haven't been playing it as often as I would like. I mean, it's mostly, it's just a difficult game, I think, to get through. At the stage I'm at, I'm like, I feel very stressed out continuing it, because I'm like, where do I go next? I gotta figure out some way to go. I don't know, there's just weird things about it, like the fact that any game that like keeps track of my time like what day it is of what year, always like stresses me out. I'm like, is there a time limit on this? And I just have no idea. Are certain things gonna happen if I don't finish the game within a certain period of time? It freaks me out, you know? I think like the Elder Scrolls does that. But like I check my journal and it's like, you received this quest on this day in this year, and I'm like, oh my god, please don't keep track of that. I can't handle that. So I'm always like weirded out by there's the fact that if you travel from one place to another, it takes a specific amount of time. So I'm like, do I want to try going over here, or do I want to go like maybe go this way so as to like optimize the time I'm spending? I probably don't want to waste time just checking if maybe I can do this quest over here now every few minutes, you know? It's just a really unique situation that only happens in Western RPGs. But everything else about it, I mean, I find it difficult to deal with the battle system in that as well. I don't really like the pause mechanic of RPGs. I much prefer the turn-based. I feel like I'm just constantly floundering and constantly like it's just so stressful. Every single battle, it's like, I don't know, man. But Baldur's Gate is like that, and I do want to play through Baldur's Gate at some point. God, I want to get there, you know? I want to get there. I want to get to the point where I can beat that game. I've played a few. Like, I've played through Planescape. I guess I've never beaten that type of game, but at least as far as I can remember, I don't think I have. But I want to play through it for, like, the story and everything else. Like, even though I'm not sure that I really enjoy the combat too much, it's the story and the characters that I really want to invest my time in. Oh, well, shit. I've got fucking 4 of these, dude. Can't block my magic if I'm blocking my magic myself. I don't think this, like, post... Okay, here we go. I may as well use this shit, because I never use it. Yeah, those are the only 2 spell breaks I have. Okay. This game's weird, man. I was able to figure that out, I should say. Was definitely a thing I had to figure out. So there is a red bag over here that we should be able to get. I haven't been this way. Okay. Oh, man. I guess I didn't finish telling my story that I started a million years ago. But yesterday I was playing Mario Maker. And I was just, you know, I was having a good time. I played this, like, really difficult... It was an uncleared level. It was basically what I was doing. I was going to uncleared expert levels and just scrolling, like, all the way to the back of the page, so that I was getting levels from, like, July of last year that were uncleared but marked as expert levels. And it was just a really cool thing, because most of them I was discovering that they were probably booed. They were probably levels that people booed, and some of them were pretty trash, but still beatable. It wasn't like it was a super expert level that was just marked as expert and, like, probably unbeatable by me. But there were levels I could actually beat and just did, so I could fully judge the level. And I was playing like a kind of a speedrun level. It was a speedrun level. It was 30-second speedrun level. And it was actually really good, but it took me a while to beat it. I felt kind of bad for the guy because, like, it was actually pretty decent level. And it just, nobody played it. It didn't have very many plays. And I managed to finally clear it. And for some weird reason, like the moment I cleared it, my TV started glitching out. Like all the colors like went all fucking weird. Or I should say, like after I cleared it and like hearted it, I think, and exited out, and like as soon as I did that, it just decided, my TV decided to just fucking break for some reason. And I like messed with it, like I unplugged the power cable. And after I tried like restarting it, the TV just literally would not turn on again. The whole thing was just shot. So my TV is broken.
Come, try it.
Which would be a problem for recording stuff, because I no longer have a TV out there that works. Like I record Star Wars on that TV, I record Smash, I record Mario Maker on there. So losing that TV is a little bit of a rough spot. I can still record this, but I basically I have to go record it, or I have to go buy a new TV. Okay, that's new. I don't think she's ever used that, but I'll give it to her. What is that called exactly? Is it like a ranged weapon? I don't know what that's called. She's never used anything like that before. That should be interesting. Yeah, but you know. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Best Buy tomorrow and buy a new TV. So it's gonna be a slightly bigger TV, probably a slightly nicer TV, because that TV I had since like 2015, 2016. I desperately need a new TV, and I was thinking about buying a new one anyways. Like it was a thought that was in my head.
Come, try again.
Oh, I should mention I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League the other day. And my god, dude. What a weird experience that was. It's like a 4-hour movie, dude. And I watched it and I fully expected I was gonna hate it because like I watched like Batman v Superman was terrible. I remember liking Man of Steel, but like I said, I think I had shitty opinions back when I was watching movies at that time. So I don't think I was I should have been. I was probably wrong. It was probably really bad, but I remember liking it. But Justice League was just an atrocious, like the original Justice League cut was absolutely awful. It was even worse than Batman v Superman. It was just terrible. And I didn't have very high expectations for this, I'll be honest. I'm like, this is probably gonna be shitty. Like, how could this be good? How could it be good, you know? And I was fucking blown away by this thing. When you put it all together in the way that he intended it, it's like this beautiful fucking magnum opus of a thing. It's like, oh my god, dude. I sat there and I literally watched it for 4 hours and I didn't even care that I was watching a 4-hour movie at any point. There was no point at which I was like, man, this is really long and boring. I was just enthralled. I was like, I was having a good time watching this thing. They spent, like, it actually made sense now. It was so weird. I was like, my big problem with the original Justice League was, like, I was so fucking confused. I had no idea what was going on. There was just shit happening. And it was one of those movies, I feel like Rise of Skywalker was like this as well. Where I was like, am I just fucking stupid? It made me think I was stupid because I couldn't follow what the fuck was happening.
Come, try again.
Like, it's just random shit happening and it made no sense to me. You know what I mean? And I just thought I was missing some vital information and not paying enough attention or something. But then I watched this and I'm like, no, there was vital information that was just not in the movie that I needed. And the way this flowed was like perfect. So it's in like 6 parts and then an epilogue. And like, so you can kind of just split it up and like watch each part individually, because this movie takes its fucking time, and it absolutely needed to focus on each individual character, each individual plot element. Nothing is cut, everything is there, and suddenly the movie makes so much sense, and it works so well.
Not bad, eh?
And it was just like an amazing thing to watch. And it's kind of like, it made me feel fucking terrible for like this guy and what his vision had been fucking turned into. It's like, god damn, did they fucking screw him there. I mean, Batman v Superman is still terrible, but like if this had come out, that'd be a fucking different story, man. Obviously, I guess you couldn't have released this in the format that he did. I mean, a 4-hour movie, you can't release that shit in theaters. The longest movie I've ever seen in theaters was Lord of the Rings, and those were like 3-hour-long films. And man, I liked them as a kid. I could somehow sit through Lord of the Rings, but just because the story was captivating and endearing and everything, they were really good. They have to be really fucking good. Okay? But goddamn, I was absolutely blown away, and I think I really liked it. I think I really liked this movie. And I have to say, if you haven't seen this thing yet, like, if you hate superhero films already, you're probably going to hate this. I mean, it's just another superhero film, right? But it does seem like to be... Man, can I say it's like the best DC EU film? I feel like it has to be. It just has to be. For the epic just scope of it, it's just incredible. Like, it needs to all be there. It just had to all be there, and they didn't all put it there. And then the reshoots, you know, everything that was, like, shoved into this to try to make a good... Try to make a more Marvel film. Like, it really did ruin the movie. It really was completely unnecessary to do any of that. That was pointless. It was a bad idea because it really just became like this hack job of a film that just was lacking in a cohesive vision in any. It had tonality issues, and it makes sense now. I guess it should have made sense at the time, you know, but I don't know. Now it makes the most sense that it possibly could. But yeah, I feel like if it hadn't been given this sort of if it wasn't able to exist in the format that it does in this 4-hour long format, which is only really possible due to, you know, the existence of streaming services and HBO Max and its whole popularity blowing up. It couldn't have existed in theaters, and if you had cut even a little bit out of this, I feel like it would have fallen a little bit flat. You know, maybe there's some things that they could have cut out, maybe, but existing as it is, it's just, I don't know. I actually really liked this, and I genuinely hated Batman v Superman. And haven't seen the other one in quite a while. I haven't seen Man of Steel in quite a while. Oh my god, I don't even remember this area. Did I go through here? Why don't I remember this area at all? It's just like a beach. Where am I? Am I even supposed to go this way, or am I going the wrong way entirely? What the fuck? What? Sorry, what? Where? Oh, right. Why is my compass pointing me in the opposite direction? I think I might need to follow the compass somehow. Oh, you're back already? Oh, we're going back already? No, I hope to spend a little more time here. I'm just gonna check the compass here real quick and make sure it doesn't lead somewhere I need to be before I leave. According to this, I'm supposed to go this way. But there's no way in here. It's just completely blocked off. Am I mistaken? Should I not be here? Have I been missing? I have. Alright, well. I can activate that. I mean, this is absolutely a different area. It's just that there's clearly no way in here. As far as I can tell, there's no way in there. So I think I'm just supposed to go back, but what good does that do me? Didn't they mention something about getting to the top of this tower? Clearly before we weren't at the top of the tower, we just climbed to the middle. Like, I think we're supposed to get back into the tower and then somehow climb to the top. Of course there's two towers, aren't there? Or at least that's according to the thing there are. I don't really know. I feel like if we go back,
Try again.
we're not gonna. It's just I'm not supposed to. I don't feel like I'm supposed to go back. At least not yet. Doesn't feel like. No, I guess we have done it. Okay, maybe we have done it. Never mind. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe we've done what we came here because we talked to Alette and she told us to go east. So fuck it. We're gonna go east. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Or I think this compass is just flawed or something. I don't really know. I don't get this. Maybe it just points us to the middle of the ruins no matter what. But yeah, I recommend Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League specifically from me. I thought it was really good. I was pleasantly surprised. Like I said, thought I would hate it. Absolutely loved it. There's a lot more explanation into like Cyborg's story. He's actually an integral character. He's like one of the most important characters in this. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? What's wrong, Justin? Dandy, you're the best sailor in Gumbo, right? Listen, we need to go somewhere to the east of Gumbo. East of Gumbo? If we go east, there's only the Sea of Mermaids. Oh, but remember, Nina? We've got something very, very, very important to do.
Oh, is it what I'm thinking, Danda? You're right. We've got to get back to Gumbo for a very important matter.
Oh, it's just as well, so let's go to Gumbo first. What? You too, Gadwin. We'll discuss the details in Gumbo. Please get the ship ready, Danda. Well, we're back in Gumbo. We take you anywhere other than the Sea of Mermaids, oh brave couple. Yeah, thank you, Danda and Nana.
Danda, where shall we go on our date? If it's just the two of us, anywhere is fine with me.
I'm with you, Nina. As long as we go together, I don't care where we go. We don't want to disturb you two.
Let's go, Justin.
By the way, Gadwin, what in the world were you saying about the Sea of Mermaids? This time of year is called mermaid season, when the mermaids are active in the Eastern Sea. That's why the ocean is called the Sea of Mermaids. I myself have never actually seen a mermaid. But they are said to be creatures that take people's lives. Huh? That's a mermaid? I had a rather different image of them. Well, we had to cross the sea. Uliari said proceed east across the sea. There might be a way to cross the sea during mermaid season. The Elder of Dite. We can cross the sea. Why didn't you say so at first? Acting so important, right, Sue? Uh-huh. What's wrong, Sue? What? Oh, you know. I guess I'm just really hungry. And you're always saying that I'm the glutton, Sue. You really okay, Sue? Sure, I'm fine. Yeah, alright then. What are you all doing? Let's go back to Dite right away. Something's wrong with Sue, guys. What could it be? Sorry, I was not paying attention. Are we supposed to go back to the inn? I missed that last little bit. Let me go to the stop at the general store real quick, I guess. See if there's anything interesting we can do here. Doesn't really look like it. Let's store a bunch of items. Oh, you're the brave couple. Welcome. Are you staying the night? Good, we have a first-class room prepared for you. Relax and enjoy. Oh, okay. I guess that didn't progress the story in any way. I kind of thought it would. Okay. I just re-equipped a bunch of the some of the older things. We're getting rid of the cards because we don't need them anymore. So the accessories is what I mean to say. Now then, my grave couple, where are you going today? What? Across the Sea of Mermaids. It's the one thing you had better give up on. Actually, we may not go by boat. We must return to Dite to ask the best method. Oh, we're going back to Dite. Okay. Jesus, alright. Back to Dite it is. Didn't expect that. Long trip, but we can just skip it all. Let's go. See what the Elder has to say. I expect the Elder knows a lot about the old ruins around here. Yo. Well, it's Justin, hero of Dite. I haven't seen you for a while. I thought you were training with Gadwin. Please, this hero stuff embarrasses me. Been a long time, Elder. We've come to ask about the old ruins outside of this village. I was sure there's an old ruin that can send you anywhere you want to go. Thought it was around here somewhere. To go anywhere you want, huh? I know. The mysterious Vanishing Hill. Mysterious Vanishing Hill? There's a little shrine where the hills start. It's got some ancient gizmo that can send you anywhere. But you can't use the magic launch pad until you get the teleportation orb from the top of the hill. Teleportation Orb. That's a new one to me. The ancient gizmo will only start working if you use that orb, which holds energy from the spirits. But I've been told the Teleportation Orb can only be used once, and then it loses all of its spirit energy. Well, once is good enough for us, so what are we waiting for? Let's go grab that orb.
Justin, I'm feeling rather tired. Couldn't we wait till tomorrow to go get the orb and just rest here today?
Okay.
Justin,
Puff, puff. What's the matter, Sue? Are you alright?
Sue, answer me, Sue. No, she's burning up with fever.
This isn't right, Justin. Quick, take her over to Alma's place.
She's all worn out. This little girl has been on a very demanding trip, it seems. Justin, has Sue said anything to you about her being so tired? Anyway, she didn't want the rest of you to treat her like a child, no doubt. And Gadwin, to think you were with them. How foolish.
I'm sorry. Shame on me.
Wait, it's not Gadwin's fault. I was the one who should have been paying more attention. Sue, I didn't realize how tired you were getting. Even though she's just tired, there should be no more of this for her. She's got to stay here and recuperate. See, Justin, listen, I'm fine now. I can go to that place. Sue, wait until you're all better before getting that teleportation orb. But,
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking the same thing. So we'll just take it easy for today. Not just one day. She must rest till the next full moon. Well, then we'll stay till then. After all, we can't leave a kid like Sue behind all by herself, can we? A kid? I'll just wait here. Justin, just you guys should go. Huh? But you heard me. You know how much I hate being treated like a kid. So listen to me. You guys go with Gadwin. I'll be fine here by myself.
I understand, Sue. We should respect your feelings. Let's go, Justin. It's what Sue wants. Are you sure?
What's the matter, Sue? Why the long face? We've been very worried about you, you know. No, I'm not sulking or anything. I'm fine now. Go to the mysterious vanishing hill. Please, just let me take care of her. You should know that her exhaustion may be due to you, Justin. Me? No, I may be making too much of it. Listen, just leave her with me today. You can go get that teleportation orb. Okay. I'm a little worried about Sue, guys. I was commenting on how she's not really leveling up as well as the rest of us. Like, her spells don't really level up when she uses them. She's kind of getting left behind in terms of levels. She's like 3 levels behind Justin and Fina. I didn't really think it could have been for a story reason, but now it makes sense. She's a kid.